Hello everyone, this is KJPC Gaming. Welcome to No Man's Sky Expeditions. I wasn't sure I was gonna do this on video because I've done this now. This is the 7th time that I'll complete it. I've started it about 10 times just to check on ships. Your ships change every Wednesday. So if you haven't played Expeditions in a few weeks, you didn't like your ship, whatever, looking for a different kind of explorer, check it out. Check all of your accounts, they'll be different. What we're going to do is we're going to run expeditions. I started out by doing a little bit of grinding and scanning everything I came across. This is where I started. This is a pretty good location. Negative 51.99 by positive 14.10. I didn't just start anywhere. I started out there in the middle of the water, drowning. I'm sure that's pretty funny to Hello Games, or they would have fixed it. Now, as such, I have actually placed some things where I want them to be. So you'll see that 2 little salt I just got went right there. And I am missing a couple of elements which will automatically load after I place them where I need them to be. We're going to get our first storm. We don't have a lot of ammonia, so we're going to look for ammonia. But the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to get inside of our ship and look at what milestones happen, just me walking from the water to making that cave. And it's quite a lot, actually. I got in my ship, locate and board your ship. Got that one. We'll use those ion batteries probably pretty quickly. And let's see, the ion batteries went there. I'd rather they were there. And we got oily casualty isolator. Ooh, rusted metal, that's nice. That is ferrite. And we got more oxygen, which is awesome. And the next thing is earth mover, because I used my, I installed my terrain manipulator. After that, we get advanced mining laser. The only thing we need for this is 2 wire looms, because the rest of that I can make. And then we'll have the ability to use the advanced mining laser. There's some floating crystals nearby. And whatever they give us is going to be great. Here's a mining beam module. I'm also going to move this stuff. Give it all room. The next thing that I got was foxhole, because I went into the little cave. And that gives me the base computer. What, I don't get super duper music? Because it's super duper. Fine. And there is another thing, toxic protection. We'll go ahead and install that right away. And the advanced mining laser, I don't install things until I'm ready to put them in. But the great thing about expeditions is that you get wire looms occasionally from buried data. Here's my very first region marker. And I made 22,000 just from scanning those few things. So we are going to grab all of the ion batteries and probably 10 life support gel. There is wiring looms here if we need to buy them. You can see there's also a couple of other things like dioxide and paraffinium. So pretty cool. Let's go to that damaged machinery and get started. One of the goals is to walk 5,000 units, and probably we will accomplish that today. Most of today is going to be digging up everything we find. let's just keep an eye on that laser. We want it to be hot, but not overheated, because we don't want it to shut down. Okay, there is the buried technology module. And did not get a wiry loom for that one. I'm not going to refine the slime, that takes too long. And that was nanites. Now, over here, right there, is, where'd they go? Right over here somewhere is some floating crystals, but we'll go ahead and grab the storm crystals and scan the deuterium. I don't think I've scanned these guys. I don't particularly enjoy this plant. It takes a lot of carbon to cut it down. But there are a couple of different ones here. And if you get desperate to find plants, then you're going to want to check those out. We'll grab the wheat. And we need the ammonia. So there's 2 rocks right here. Here's kind of a rare rock right here. And that's cargo, storm crystal. Here's some bases. Here's some buried data. It's hard to do in a storm. I'm gonna go that way. There's buried data right here. Oh, look at that. There we go. Cargo pods. There is probably quite a lot of good stuff in the cargo pods. One of the other parts of this mission is to kill hazardous plants. And that one happens to be behind this awesome oxygen plant. There we go. Killed everything around it. What do we got? Keep checking those. Alright, we need to get some ferrite while we're out here. There's some jade peas. That's going to be good for the life support. I'll go ahead and use those up. You see, I'm already getting stuff everywhere. Put that there. We'll resolve those. Oh, we're just going to use those. That way things will naturally stack there. I didn't actually see any crystal sulfide while I was drowning, but there probably is some there. I've noticed that it doesn't render at the distance that it should. Here we go. You have to pretty much swim up on it now, and that's not normal. That's just what's happening in expeditions. The rules are different. Oh, he got me anyway. Oh, did he get me again, or is there one right next to me? Looks like he just got me again. Jerk face. Alright, there is That is where my ship is. So let's get some of this ammonia and ferrite. When it's not storming, try to hold off on filling your hazard protection until you need to. That will actually conserve it. Definitely need some sodium. And try not to use your sodium. We're going to need it later. Just let that heat up. You can hear my voice is still rough. It has been for a couple of weeks, and I'm sorry about that. I've been dealing with the change in season, and my sinuses have been horrid. So not a lot of content last week. I made it through the live stream, and we shot 2 videos after the live stream. I think that was the best that I had probably felt in a couple of weeks. And I am shooting this Saturday afternoon. I keep doing it. Oh, I see, I'm out of fuel. Alrighty. Alright, we need to get some buried tech so that we can try to find wire looms without having to pay for them. So let's go this way. Is there a cave there? No. For the cartographers, you need to interact with every environment in this on this planet. So, excuse me. So underwater, quite a bit underwater actually. Caves, the surface, high mountains, and low valleys all. Probably should go check out that cargo drop. There's a submerged relic. And there is the botanist milestone, which actually gives us something really important. As you can see. Oh, that's not the one I thought it was. Never mind. It gives you the scanning upgrade, though. Let's see, we cannot make that. So we are going to use the scanner. It's an S-Class one. 9100 on fauna and 8300 on flora. Not bad. Let's shut off the install waveform recycler. I actually do not have any magnetized ferrite yet. I haven't built a refiner yet or any of those things. We're just going to grab that submerged relic and super quick scan right here to see if I missed any rocks. Now, one nice thing about spawning underwater is that the first animals to spawn in are the ones that are closest to you. And so I did get all of the crabs right away. There's another hadal core. That's what you get for submerged relics. I'm just checking quickly to see if there is any crystal sulfide around. Pretty sure I got that. Did I get that thing? My fastest time is not as fast as Seriously's gaming. I think I tend to dawdle a little bit, where he just gets to business and gets it done. Buried cache, there we go. We need a few of those as well. And occasionally, buried cache has the buried technology modules. Oops. Underneath them. It's going to take forever to get there. Oh, it's quite deep. I hope it's not buried in the surface. It is. Darn you. There. Been getting that a lot lately. Here's a bird. Nine of 10 creatures. I'm not sure that I know which one I'm missing. Actually, that one's closer. Oh, there's a couple of plants. You just grab these as you go. Unfortunately, the snappy plant is not a plant, and so it doesn't count. Let's see, where is our mark? Oh, there it is. There's the last creature. Let's see if I can get to him. Where did he go? There he is. Ah, the Stomper. Right. We got all of those. Let's grab these. And go back to our caving. Here we go. So we got all the animals, and you know, you might say to yourself, well, why didn't I get the expedition here? Because in order to tell the game you have all the animals, you actually have to take the nanites, which is 2,500 for that many animals. You don't have to upload all of these. All right. And there is that. We found all the creatures. And we'll take for that. And we got 15 salvage data for that. And creature pellets. So we'll just carry on through here. And mark our next location, which is right under our feet. You do eventually get a defense shield. Death shield. I just stubbed my toe. You do eventually get a defense shield, but don't wait around for it. You see, we're in a storm now. We're taking 3 arrows at a time, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that. Probably don't need to fill them both, but I do need to fill that up. And right in front of me. It's very hard to see. I think that Hello Games should probably give us a break on the next expedition, maybe. Cut us some slack. Don't make us do this on these terrible planets all the time. Knowledge stones. There's a buried cache down there. Just trying to not get hit by lightning. That can hurt. I think the day-night cycle is super fast too. Seems like it. We've only been here a few minutes. Ouch. The next step for me is going to be making sure that I get lots and lots of buried technology modules. The more the better. We'll just make sure that we got all the stuff around that. Oh, that's going to be nanites, so we'll get rid of that right away. And this is also nanites. Let's get down there. And that was ferrite. Very good. There is a subterranean relic. That means there's a cave there. We do need a cave. Hopefully it won't all be underwater. There we go. Since we do already have somewhere to sell things, get up there. We will we'll pick those things up. I wouldn't normally pick those things up at the beginning of a save, especially an expedition that doesn't require that. But since we have it, the space and the GTT, then we're good to go. All right, these caves have two kinds of cobalt, the kind that hangs from the ceiling and the kind that sticks out of the ground over there. This one has copper in it, I believe. Yep, and this one doesn't have anything but cobalt in it. Although you may occasionally find these are solid platinum or solid gold. All right, so let's get some of these. Couldn't see what I was doing. That one's gold and copper. Do need a good amount of gold. All right, let's see here. What else do we have? There's a hazardous plant over there. Did I get all of these? There's a cave opening. Let's get the rest of these. And did I scan that? Nope. Once you have all the plants, you should keep scanning them because they're worth money, especially if you take the expedition points that have that scanner in them. I'm just looking for hazardous flora in here. And I didn't realize there was so much more to this cave. The expeditions are generally about grinding, so if you get as much grinding done as possible right at the beginning, then you shouldn't have too many things to worry about. Now we are going to need sodium nitrate, so if I grab all of this marrow bulb and I turn it into sodium, I could turn it into sodium nitrate right after that. Provided I have the carbon to run the little refiner, which is very expensive to run. There's some. Ultimately, what I need is the rocks. And I think, gotta change that back all the way. Yeah, what I need is the rocks because that's gonna give me the magnetic resonator. And the other thing was super hard, I think. I'm looking for the other part, the quantum computer. And I may have passed it because I was reading the wrong information. Right there, generate power. So all of the generate power. So what we need is a base computer and 3 solar power, and then we will get the other major part, the other major component of repairing this ship. And the sooner we can get that ship off the ground, the faster this will all go. So that's the key you want to concentrate on. You want to make sure that you have enough stuff, enough supplies. so that when you do get those components, you can just take off. You don't have to struggle to get the supplies to make the things. This planet has silver, copper, and I've actually forgotten what the other one was. Ammonia. Guess my miner has copper, ammonia, and silver. Yeah. That was all of them. You need 200 sodium to make 100 sodium nitrate. And so we have exactly 200 marrow bulb. So let's get out of this cave and get on our way. Let's see if we can find somewhere to go. There's a copper deposit 1,000 units away. That's the direction of our ship. Silver, silver. Very technology module. Let's go that way. Well, might as well grab them. All right. Mark, there you are. We'll see how much distance this gets us. Not much, actually. Maybe the next hill will get us a few more feet. It's not enough to just dig the tunnel. I think you actually have to walk through it. So we need to tunnel for, I think it's 1,000 units. And if you're playing in multiplayer, one or both of you may not have to do the entire 1,000 units, because it seems to get mixed up and award the points even if you haven't done it. There is that. Let's see, there's another one. Have we gotten any tech modules yet? Does not appear as though. We'd definitely be keeping gold, copper, and sodium. We might have enough money to buy those tech modules by the time I get enough of these wire looms, I think they're called now. Like for almost 2 years now. Go ahead and try to remember to use those batteries. We need the ammonia. Ouch. Where is he? I don't know where the snappy plant went. Oh, he's up there. This is revenge. There he is. You snap me, I snap you back. This thing's not giving me any. We also need those bones, but we don't need to do that today. Today we just want to get to a certain point with our materials that we're storing. Oh, there it is. And right at the end, we will do we will do the Rocket Man. Oh, there's a mineral. Dirty bronze, nice. Right at the very end, we will do the Rocket Man thing, and I will try to clear my throat. Go. You have to remain suspended for 30 seconds. And I'm going to do that the way that Moose taught me, because it is the most expedient way. There we go. Master of Elements. Walk through a store for 1,500 units. And we're going to try to get back to where the ship is. Go. And suspicious scanner. Nice. Put that there. Alright, let's find the ship. I had such a hard time getting away from it. Now I can't get back. I was born on one of these lakes. We do need this. Oh, good. I don't feel quite as rushed when the storm clears. All right. Here's some of that. We'll have to probably make condensed carbon. I haven't noticed a lot of condensed carbon on this planet. This is like the most horrid jetpack ever. All right, let's get up somewhere. Let's go somewhere where we can get up above the ground. Ship. There it is, right there. Oh boy, it's quite far. Just want to grab some more dihydrogen because you should always get more than you think you're gonna need. It is a long way away. Excuse me, pardon me. Listen, if you don't want me to ride you, fine, I'll ride you. Just like here. There you go. That's the way it's gonna be. Give him a little bit of energy. Give him some food. And try to ride him home. That way. Onward. This is the fastest way to climb a mountain, by the way, on a pet. It's also a lot safer. Lava prefers the bone cats, but I don't like their movement very much. This is much more horse-like. But when she slows down, she really does. She's really slow while she's regaining her stamina, but it only takes a second. It is practically normal mode. Yep. We'll fix it in a minute. As soon as we get a one of the exocraft, that will be our ride, because the exocraft are far better, and the mech is the best one of all for that, because you don't suffer any hazard damage while you're in the mech. The only thing that the animals can't do, I just got her hurt, is they can't swim across the water. They're gonna dump you. They can walk around underwater all day long, but they're gonna dump you, just like that. Oh, crabby crab. You can feed crabs too, but you can't ride them. Not these kind, anyway. I keep looking. Every time I come down here, there are underwater caves, and like most of the times that I've done this, I've resolved getting all of the minerals by looking in underwater caves. Oh, there's a guy landing next to me. You can get modules from him, but frankly, I mean, the likelihood that you'll get a dud is pretty high. So save your nanites. Alrighty. We'll get back to the ship here. And we are going to do one more thing. Other than organizing this. Is that all the... Okay, that's all the copper. I'll put that in there. And condensed carbon. Let's put the condensed carbon right next to the carbon. And so we've got a bunch of refining to do. And we saved our game. And now we are going to come over here to our little temporary cave. And we're just going to tap the roof really lightly. That puts a place for our head. Now I will look out the door. All right, here we go. This is now going to be, I think it's called Rocket Man. There it is, right there. And we'll put that on for the timer. So here we go. You will use your life support doing this, but you will not use your jetpack. As long as your feet don't touch the ground or the wall. And we will get right to it. There it is. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at everything else that we earned today. We got Master of Elements by navigating during storms, and that's the Minotaur Geobay, which you need to place before you drop your base computer. So we need 5 metal plates and quite a bit more gold. We got a life support module for that. And we got another scanner, which we will place right there. And these scanners are not as good. This one only increases the radius. So if I get another scanner, I'm going to want to get rid of that. Companionship for hiring that companion. We got the Gravitino balls. I think we're close enough to affect the ship. Yep. All right. Let's check all of those. And Rocket Man, this just gives you the rocket boots, which I never use, and storm crystals. All right, so let's go through here. We've got the Gravitino balls. We have the storm crystals. We do not have any of those parts yet, and we do not have any condensed carbon yet. All right, you guys, I'm going to save a manual and regular save right there. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will get right back to this tomorrow. And I am going to continue on. I'm going to get more salvage data because I think we need more than that. That was more carbon. And then when we come back tomorrow, we will be doing, goodness, mouth work. We'll be doing a bunch of refining and building of products to get us going. So thank you again. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. You made it 40 minutes. You should just do it. If you're enjoying the content, then hit the like button. And as always, have an amazing day.